everybody, Jason here from Ghostbusters News, and recently we reported on a couple of brand new Ghostbusters items available at Walmart in the United States. Both a Mini-Puft lamp and an Ecto-1 Bluetooth speaker. Now, if not already evident from this video's title and the B-roll that you're taking a look at right now, today we're going to be unboxing both of these items, finally providing an in-hand look. Now, before we get to these unboxings, I do want to send a huge thank you out to friend of the site, Jim Maritato of the Extraplasm podcast. He put the legwork in, he tracked these down at his nearest Walmart location and sent them along to the Ghostbusters News headquarters. So first up, let's take a look at the lamp, and starting with the packaging, we're greeted by this smiling confectionery minion. You can open up the front, it's held in place by a magnet, providing a look at the actual lamp itself, while the sides and back include more images of the Mini-Puft, just from slightly different angles. Having it out of the box while marketed and made to be a lamp, I feel like it may actually serve better as just a slightly oversized character figure. I mean, from a design standpoint, this looks great! The sculpt is accurate, there's the red and blue detail on the hat, paint for the pupils. I do wish we could have gotten maybe a little bit of color for inside the mouth, but I get it, that likely wouldn't have looked the best when you light it up. And when it comes to lighting up this Mini-Puft, there is an included USB-C charging cable, and yes, I did say charging cable. That is because you can either leave it plugged into the wall, or you can actually charge it up. There's a battery built inside, and take this Mini-Puft on the go with you. The charge port can be found on his backside, and when plugged in and charging, he's going to glow an ominous red. After a little while, when fully charged, light is green, Mini-Puft is clean? Alright, I'm not a wordsmith, but when charged, the Mini-Puft, he does turn green. And here it is all lit up, and I gotta say, I think it looks pretty good. I do wish that his head would light up just a bit more, but for the price point, which was like $35, the sculpt, and the size, which is 7 inches, I'm not going to complain. I think this is a fun little collectible. Hopefully I'll be able to say the same about that Ecto-1 Bluetooth speaker. Which brings us to, you guessed it, the Ecto-1 Bluetooth speaker. It is packaged inside a window box that uses the standard design made to mimic the Ghostbusters tan khaki uniforms that we've seen on countless products over the last several years. Pretty basic stuff, and on the back you're going to see that this speaker is part of the Biddy Boomers speaker collection, and it promises that what it lacks in size, it makes up for with clear, powerful, and mind-blowing sound. Having this out of the box, we have a somewhat serviceable Ecto-1. You see, when it came to making the jump into speaker form, some details, they were obviously lost. In particular, the Ectomobile's recognizable roof rack, which in its place, there's just some speaker holes. However, the blue light bars atop the Ecto, they're here, while the windows have been painted black. We've also got the red fins located on each side of the vehicle. No Ghost logos are found on the front doors, and both the license plates, they're represented by stickers. Adding to the negative column alongside the lack of roof rack, we've got no white wall tires, an entirely unpainted front end, and like, I'm not asking for a chrome finish or anything, but a little gray would have helped. And this lack of color, it extends to the back end, where you're also going to notice no Ghost logo on the back door. But there's a good reason for that, as that is where you're going to find the power button and the USB-C charge port. Now, I've already charged this little Ecto-1 up, I've already linked it to my phone, so let me go ahead and play one of my favorite songs, and we'll see what the quality is like.
What do you do when the ghost isn't busted? Is it the source universally trusted? If you got a case of Ghostbuster blues, the cure for sure is Ghostbusters blues.
Now, as a speaker, I'm not going to say that that was mind-blowing sound as the packaging it suggested. Again though, much like the design here of the Ecto-1, it's serviceable. For a $35 speaker, it sounds clear and pretty much what you'd expect a gimmick $35 speaker to sound like. I do wish, again here, that they could have included the roof rack, because I think the Ecto, it does lose some of its charm without it. And maybe I'm asking for a little too much here, but given that they did include the blue light bars atop the Ecto-1, it would have been neat to actually have these light bars, I don't know, light up, like maybe when you're charging it. So if not already evident, out of the two, I'd say my favorite is easily the Mini-Puft lamp, but I want to know, what do you think? Have you tracked down either of these at your local Walmart? And if so, which one is your favorite? Comment down below and let us know. With that said, that's all I've got for you for this one. As always, subscribe. If you'd like to join up with Ghostbusters news, check out our Patreon page. A link to that is down below in this video's description, and we'll see you right back here next time.
Chills up your spine, your senses don't deceive you. Call up the guys who are ready to believe you. The number's 555-2368. But before you call, let's get something straight. What do you do when the ghost isn't busted? Is it the source universally trusted? If you got a case of Ghostbusters blues, the cure for sure is Ghostbusters news. Jason's the guy who's doing the heavy lifting. Through rumors and gossip, he does all of the sifting. Reporting and sorting, only the truth he is dishing. Cause he himself is a full torso vaporous apparition. What do you do